What's up, Leo? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, and I'm going to take a look at your 6-month yearly prediction 2025. Leo, I hope all is well. So I'm using 22, I'm sorry, tarot decks from the HIVE Tarot 4 deck to deliver your predictions. Of course, I'm just doing 6 months, Leo, because these cards are real large and there's no way that I could put 12 cards down and allow that energy to be, so that you can see it in the viewfinder. It's just virtually impossible. So do 6 months, and then maybe in late May or early June, I'll do the remaining of the year from July to December. So anyway, let's see what's coming up here for my Lions predictive wise for the first 6 months. So what I'll do, so the very first card is, that I put down will be for January, Leo, of course. I want to make sure this is in view, focus. And, January, February, March, and so on. Then I decided to throw some cards from the Lenormand deck. There's only 20 cards here, so this will give you some sort of supplement information, possibly, and maybe connected to the major arcanas that show up for you for the months. All right, so let's see. Let's shuffle this energy here. I did go ahead and reverse some cards, Leo. I think about 5 or 6 of them. There's 22, so let's see what comes up here for Leo. All right, energies for Leo, predictive energies for the first 6 months. And before I even begin, Happy New Year, Leo. Oh my gosh, we're doing a 2025 prediction for you, and I forgot to mention Happy New Year's to you. Happy New Year's to all my lions out there. All right, I hope it's turns out to be a great year for many of you, all of us, really. Energies for Leo. All right, so let's cut the deck. I'm just going to cut it once. And I'm going to lay the cards down here, Leo, and we're just going to begin. So January, already looking at this card, it's a reverse major arcana. So let's just see what it is. All right, for January, your focus would be on the Emperor. Okay, so the Emperor major arcana is showing up here. Your part of this energy here represents Aries. Specifically, let me just show you what the card looks like here in the upright. And by the way, this particular major arcana tarot deck was designed by 22 creative artists. So each artist put in their own spin on terms of what the major arcanas are going to be, or what they look like, or what they, created it to be. Okay, so the Emperor is here in the reverse position. So normally I talk about the Emperor, Leo, normally during the regular, weekly readings. When it's in the upright, that means that you'll have a source of energy of control, right? You're not into controlling others. You're not into, trying to manipulate others. When it's in the reverse, however, it's the complete opposite. It's when you seem to lose some sort of control or feel like you don't have enough control over either your own situation or those involved. Okay, so that could be family members, romantic partners, and friends. But I do want to caution you that take heed here in the month of January. I think the focus would be that Leos have to really maintain some sort of leadership here, okay? Because this is you having the inability to lead, having the inability to control your own energies. And then because it's in the reverse, when it's, dealing with other people, then there's a form of possibly manipulating going on here. So hopefully that's not the case here, but I'm reading it as such. And so I want you to stay focused on, those energies in January, having to make sure that you are, trying to maintain some sort of ability to lead, making sure that you are trying to also maintain control over your own energies and not necessarily become into, that form of manipulating and controlling when it comes to other people. Also, I talk about the emperor, where it could be anything dealing with any types of courts or anything like that. So I feel that there could be some court cases coming up for Leo. Um, you know, hang in there. It may not be in your favor if you're dealing with any court situations. All right. So this is what I'm seeing here for the month of January. But I feel that the overall emphasis here is, what I said earlier, Leo, making sure that you are still trying to maintain an ability to lead, not only for yourself, but also when it comes to dealing with other people. All right. So I feel a sense of loss of control, and it could be in a form of manipulating. All right, so that's January. February is up. Now we have the Hermit. Some of you in the month of February will possibly, just want to be by yourself, detach. Of course, this is Valentine's month, so, it may have some sort of significance there. But I feel that the Hermit is really neutral energy to me. So some of you just might go into the month just feeling like, okay, January has crossed. The new year has stepped in. Now it's time for me to, dig into what it is that I'm going to do or wish to do for the remaining of the year. So that could be part of that energy. So, a lot of this Hermit energy has a lot to do with doing some, soul searching. So there might be an emphasis here for some lions here in the month of February to do some soul searching. It may or may not have anything to do with any priorities. And, usually the lantern that the Hermit holds is the light at the end of the tunnel. And, you're not going to stay in this energy too long. It just may be that you, in the month of February, just want to be by yourself. I don't like to use the word isolation. And if it could be any forms of, meditation, catching up, reading a book, or just wanting to be by yourself for a minute. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're not going to stay in this situation too long, like I mentioned before. And if you have to do any soul searching, even if it's on a deep level or, superficial level, you're going to come out and arrive at the answers that you sought to seek from within, right? So that is the focus for Leo in the month of February. What's coming up for you in March, Leo? We have the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So in the month of March, you have luck on your side the entire month. This is one of my big money cards here. So it could be anything, involving big money. If you're the risk-taking Leo, like I always mention, when the Wheel of Fortune shows up for you and any other sign, if you like to go to casinos, gamble, play the lottery or whatever, just play responsibly. But in the month of March, anything that was, possibly unfortunate for you occurring may turn around for you in that same month and be in your favor. So you have luck on your side. Also, this is the card of fate and destiny. So in the month of March, there may be something that you are fated or destined to have or occur. Okay, and that's usually positive. So be on the lookout for that type of energy in the month of March. All right. In the month of April, we have the devil. Okay, so the devil is coming through. So in the month of April, some of you need to focus on having to address some issues here, Leo. This is usually your own personal issues. It could be your own personal bad habits. It could be having to deal with some sort of form of toxicity, whether it's in the working environment, whether it's in your community, whether it's, an exchange of, people that you deal with, toxic people in your life. So usually the devil has two people here, but these are two symbols I see. They're linked together. So you want to break the bonds and the chains or whatever is holding that energy together. Okay. This usually refers to the devil energy. Refers to unrequited love. It could be your own personal bad habits. It could be toxic energies between others. It could also mean some sort of form of obsession over something or someone. Could also mean addictions. Now, the addictions aspect could be someone that you're connected to, such as drinking, smoking, gambling, Could be, excess when it comes to sex, pornography, usually something repetitive, Leo, something that you continuously keep doing that is not healthy for you. Now, that is the source of the devil's energy because he or she always casts that energy over you, thinking or having you to believe that what you're dealing with is real and it really isn't. Okay. So, whatever this energy is for you in the month of April, I think that you need to have a strong focus on trying to break any types of the devil's cast of energy over you. Okay, so that may be a very important month for many Leos out there, the month of April, in which to focus on. Coming up in May, Leo, we have the Empress. Now, the Empress is in the reverse position. Now, remember, I only reversed 5 or 6 cards here. All right, so the Empress still is a more powerful card, even though it's in the reverse position, because in the upright, I always talk about the card of beauty, the card of something growing, developing, expanding. When it's in the reverse, it means several things here. It means that especially females, there is no pregnancy, okay? If there's pregnancy tests done in the month of April, then that test will be negative. There may be a delay in some sort of childbirth. Other situations here when it comes to growth, expansion, or development, it's still going to be forthcoming, but there may be something that's slowing that energy up. And I think that in the month of April, with the reversal of the Empress, the focus will be not so much on you. Now, the reason why I say that is because usually the focus in the upright of the Empress is all about you, okay? Taking care of yourself, your inner beauty, your external beauty, just doing things, that make you feel good. So I think that in the reverse position, it's just the opposite of what I'm saying. Then the focus might be not so much on you, but it'll be on, the focus will be on other things or other people, okay? Having to deal with, maybe there's this type of energy where you're not interested in just, taking care of yourself. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying that yeah, it has to go back to the focus. The focus will not be on you in the month of April. It would be on other people that you are surrounded by. So that might be also, too, an important month. Now, when I say an important month, all these cards that I'm throwing down here for you, Leo, are going to be important. It all depends on what's going on with you and your situation. All right, so the last card that I have for you, Leo, and that is the month of June, we have the sun is in the reverse. Okay, so the sun in the reverse, just like that Empress, is still a very positive card. Now, just to show you what this sun looks like in the upright, it's still all about that energy. Think in terms of something successful, something that you may be trying to achieve and reach some sort of level of success. This energy is still going to come to you, but again, there may be something that's delaying or holding that type of energy up. The sun also comes in the form of blessings, so there's blessings still coming your way, but there's something that may be preventing or holding or blocking the energy of the blessings that's coming. It's still a card that's very, positive in terms of energy. And some of you, when I say positive in terms of energy, anything in the upright is still positive to me. So it's like any yes questions that you have for yourself, any yes questions that you have for yourself are still in play. Things that you're working towards in terms of becoming successful, that's still in play. There may be, this is something minor that I'm thinking of since this is my health card. Some of you may be just dealing with health issues in the month of May. Okay, some of you may be canceling routine medical exams, x-rays or whatever, or there's some sort of postponement or new assignment to, a medical date or something like that. There may be also some sort of postponement in terms of traveling for some Leos in the month of May. All right. But this card still warrants Very positive energy. All right. And I keep saying positive energy, but when the sun is in a reverse, some of you may feel low energy in the month of June. If I said May, it's June. Okay. So keep that in mind. You're not feeling up to par here, and that is the sun. But this is just, temporary energy, I feel, because there may be other things that are going on here. And again, we go back here to May here, where your focus is on other things and other people. It may be carried over energy into the month of June, where you're still focusing your energy on other people and other things. And then here in the month of June, you feel less energy. You feel something is being something positive is coming, but something is delaying that energy. It might be your own doing, but it might be the doings of something else that's going on around you, and it may be the involvement of the people that you are connected to. So that could be your work, that could be your family, your romantic partnerships. It could also be platonic friendships. All right, so this is what I have for you. 6-month prediction going in for Leo. Again, this is just me interpreting these messages here. Just take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. I do advise you to pay attention to the reverse cards here in this spread. Now, because they are reversed doesn't necessarily mean that they're negative. And the focus should be not so much on the negative when it comes to the sun as well as the Empress. But I do want to say back here in January, that might be an important month for you as we start the new year in terms of, again, trying to maintain your own ability to lead, leadership qualities. There may be a promotion for Leo that is forthcoming. And again, it may be connected to the sun's energy here in terms of some sort of delay. This is anything that could be in the upright position regarding a promotion. This is boss mode. This is leadership mode when it's in the upright. But when it's in the reverse, then it's some sort of delay or postponement of that energy of a promotion or some sort of leadership role. You may have been asked to lead in the past in something else, and this is not necessarily a rejection, but it may be that something is going on with Leo here in January for sure. Okay. I have to keep an eye out on my brother. He's a Leo. Something's going on here. All right. So this is what I have for you. So let's throw some cards here from the Lenomo deck. Like I said, there's only 20 cards here. These cards are never read in reverse. This deck here I'm using was created by Paris de Bono. And, as I was doing the other spreads that I have already posted, I thought about it, but we're just going to continue and throwing these cards. They're usually read in pairs, okay, but I only threw one card, so you can get a lot of information out of one card. So I'm just going to stick to that instead of throwing 2 cards down for each month. I'm just going to throw 1 card down. So let's see what is the additional messages here for Leo to focus on in 2025. All right, so here we go, Leo. The first card here for you is the scythe. The scythe is normally cutting away or cutting out something. Now, this showed up here for another sign. I don't recall which one it was. This could also be interesting, though. It lands on the reverse emperor for you. So this could be anything involving Leo having to be indecisive about something. Also, the caution comes in for me to warn you guys to be careful of any sharp objects in the month of January. But I think the bigger message is having to cut away or cut out something from your life. Okay, that is the scythe. Next card up here for you on February, Valentine's month, we have the cross, which is the card of burdens, guilt. Okay, there could be something going on here. In the Lenormand card deck, this is usually a card that represents some sort of repression, some sort of guilt, some sort of remorse. It could be, still could be, spirituality and faith and all that, faith-based religion, but also it represents, endings. It represents some sort of burdens or suffering. All right. And again, I would place the importance of this cross that's going to land on the hermit. So again, some of you guys may just be, retrieving in the month of February because there's something going on or about to go on where, it would represent both these energies here. So we will see. Again, this is all predictive. I'm just throwing some cards here just to give you some information. Next up in the month of March, their focus is on career. This 19 is the lion, it's the other man. Okay, so this also could be Leo. Could be changing careers, could be a boost in your current career. Could be anything involving a business, starting a business, or, if you're already involved in a business, then, that business that you're in will start to take a uptick. This is usually very positive, the career card, work assignment. And then the male here would represent another male's energy. So that could be a close friend, a male friend, or it could be the male Leo that sees the video. Okay, so what I'm saying here in the month of March, some of the energy here relates to Leo and their career. Okay, focus on their career or business. Anything related to business energies. All right, in the month of April, the focus would be on luck. Here again, the clover is always representative of luck. Luck is on your side in the month of April, could be. So yeah, this represents any good things happening to you. Now, March is the St. Patty's Day, right? Yeah, so I was trying to connect that, but it's St. Patty's Day in March. Anyway, April still opens up the opportunity here for you, Leo, to be lucky about something. It's also to, when I say lucky, when it comes to the sexual energy, more than one partner, okay, that kind of energy. But the clover is always a representative of some sort of luck occurring or happening. All right. Also, too, represents bisexuality. Normally, if I was reading straight with these cards. All right. Next up here for you in the month of May, we have the stars. The stars simply just means, well, it could mean anything related to excitement, but it definitely relates to social media, social networking. Many options also may open up to you. This is a card that represents any forms of aspirations for you, Leo, any types of, energy related to dreams, wishes, okay? The stars. It's like the star card in the traditional tarot. Okay, so that's happening for you in the month of May. All right, social media, social networking, wishes, anything involving the sky. Okay, what's happening in June for you? We're going to finish off this reading. We have the lilies. The lilies actually is a very positive card here, and lilies represents sexuality, represents wisdom, represents retirement. Usually male energies, but it could be stretched out to female energies. It could actually mean actual flowers. So you could be receiving flowers in the month of June for whatever reason. Okay, so the lilies are very, very positive here. What else can I say about the lily? Yeah, it's about attraction and sexuality. I already mentioned that. Sexuality, attraction, could be, what else? Could be anything involving any types or respects to healing. Now notice that it lands on the, the sun, which is my healing card, and it's in the reverse. So here we go. We have a card here, even though it's the minor, but it still may be some energy that plays out for you along the way. This card here, the lilies, represent healing of all kinds. So keep that in mind. Not just emotional, it could be mental, it could be sexual, it could be almost anything. Medical. All right, so this is what I have for you, Leo. Yeah. Again, just me interpreting these messages here for you, predictive messages. Take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. You guys, I want you to bring in the new year, with a lot of happy energy, okay? Always stay positive and always come back here to get more of these readings for me, Leo. I appreciate that. Until then, be safe, and I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.